everyone and welcome to the Talbot Central News. This lovely Monday we have one of the most wholesome stories to get us started.
That's right, we have a brilliant story about an emu getting adopted by a chicken.
That's right, Nash. Last month a baby emu was adopted by a chicken, becoming an unexpected daughter and mother duo at Birdworld in Surrey. The baby emu shrub was neglected by her birth parents in captivity and is being taught life by her foster mother, Nugget, a chicken a tenth her size.
In this heartfelt story, Shrub has been accepted by her birth parents, Forrest and Matilda, and returned to her original enclosure. Isn't Mother Nature just beautiful?
Animal stories truly pull on my heartstrings.
Now, Mallory will be telling us about the Bournemouth Christmas lights. They look absolutely dazzling each and every year, with even more beauty this time.
This year is the 30-year anniversary of the Bournemouth market, and I remember the day it began, even though I don't look a day over 21. Take it away, Mallory. Naming a chicken nugget, really?
I know, it's either adorable or a warning.
I don't know who would want to harm such a beautiful creature.
No, I don't. Hello? You're kidding. Alright, I'll come and get him now.
Nash, you alright?
Fine, it's just my son's got himself suspended again, and they want me to go an hour to go and pick him up.
Well, that's surely going to drive you up the wall. Anyway, that phone call, the tension. Oh, it killed me.
Yep.
Good morning, this is Talbot News Central, and I'm your host, Michael Stewart. Now, keen-eyed viewers will notice that usually I'm joined by my colleague Nash, but due to personal reasons he has had to step away. But he should be back on air tomorrow morning. Now...
Honey, I'm home! You always come crawling back to me, don't you?
Oh, please, I'm not the one with the bruised ego. You're the one who had to beg for their job back.
Beg, okay. I don't need to beg, sweetheart. I take what's mine.
Bruce, where do I start? Working with Bruce is like having a toddler. He struts around like he owns the place, knocks over everything, and expects you to applaud him for it.
Bruce, can you sit down? We go live in less than 1 minute. The sooner I am gone from here, the better. If I have to stay in a 10-metre radius with Bruce for 10 more seconds, I will lose it. I already have interviews lined up at 3 other news stations. I will leave if I have to. I sometimes wish this place would just go up in flames so I can get away from everyone here. That would be great.
Welcome back to Talbot News Central. Sorry for the technical issues. Now it's time for a new segment, Hot Topics, where we dive into the headlines that are stirring things up this week.
It may be unfortunate for Nash, but I'm taking over for today. So today's hot topic, and it's an important one. A teenager from Carnbo has become one of the first people in the world to beat Pac-Man.
Wow, what an achievement to accomplish such a thing at such a young age.
Yeah, well, surely his parents are so proud of him for sitting around in front of a screen all day.
His reasoning behind completing this iconic game was in celebration of his late father, who passed away recently, and completed it for charity.
I mean, maybe his old man would have stuck around longer if he actually had a son he could be proud of. I mean, beating Pac-Man, come on. What kind of achievement is that? A real achievement is joining a sports team, scoring a winning goal. That's a real man's achievement.
No, I feel focusing on the kid's joy, and what this achievement means to him is far more important than a silly little stereotype.
I'm sorry, but the kid needs a reality check. Just because you and everyone else is too scared to doesn't mean I am. Well, as you can see, we have nothing else to say. So I hope you all have a lovely evening, and we'll see you all very soon. Look, let's get one thing straight. Working with Michael, it isn't a challenge for me. It's an exercise in patience. The man is completely full of himself. He simply just doesn't like working with me because I show the reality of things instead of some picture-perfect reality. I mean, it's like he believes he's some sort of saint of empathy. Oh, Bruce, we need to care about people. Oh, their poor feelings, Bruce. please. This is the news. It's not group therapy. People don't want feelings, they want facts. And if the truth hurts, well, maybe it should.
Well, a storm is brewing. On the south coast, there is unexpected rain today. Weather is unpredictable at the moment, but hopefully we should see a quick return of the scorching sun we expected this weekend.
What is wrong with you?
Nothing. The kid should have just chose a better way to honour his father. I mean, who wants to be remembered by a video game?
The kid found a way to process his pain as well as remember his father.
Michael, no one cares about a kid beating a video game.
Have you always been this narcissistic?
Everyone appreciates my brilliance except for you.
The kid found something that they both enjoyed. That's beautiful. But you know what isn't beautiful? That weasel brain of yours. Its arrogance is covered in toxicity. I swear he sold his soul to the devil. No one with any compassion could enjoy the type of pain he causes people. I swear he wasn't always like this, but maybe I was just blinded by his flattery. At first he was kind, trusting and thoughtful, bought me gifts and affection that I never expected to receive. But turns out I was just a toy to deceive for his enjoyment. The final straw was when I found out about that goddamn camera operator with the ginger hair. I caught them together on this very toilet.
Why is it whenever something goes wrong here, they never choose me to help out and recover the show? You know, I'm not saying I'm better than the on-camera talent, but I've seen Bruce and Michael struggle to read on auto cue without looking like they're reading another language. Meanwhile, I'm here doing what I always do perfectly, even though producers know I aspire to be on the screen. Take today, for example. Bruce and Michael's constant bickering over who's the better reporter, while I'm over here perfectly capable of delivering the news without throwing a tantrum every 5 minutes. And then there's Bruce. Bruce! Yeah, the real newsman vibes there. Meanwhile, I know the ins and outs of every story. I research these things, while he just reads what's in front of him and kicks up a fuss the moment he disagrees with any of it. And don't even get me started on Michael. He's a real nice guy, sure, but honestly, he's just a bit boring. Where's the fire, Michael? Where's the drama? I could do that job in my sleep and still have time to frame the shot properly.
With winter highs of 10 degrees in the south and lows of 5 further to the north, it sure is burning up here. The weather could change at any moment, so be prepared.
You're a jerk, aren't you?
Am I, Michael? Am I? I was only pointing out the facts.
Just because you think you're right all the time doesn't mean you have to go bragging to everyone else about it.
People love my honesty.
These are real people we are talking about. You know, I've tried to put myself in your shoes many times, but my head isn't far enough my arse to understand you.
God, you're still so sensitive. I mean, it's no wonder you're still alone.
You can never admit you're wrong, can you?
I can't admit I'm wrong. You're the one who goes crying to the execs when things don't go your way. Look, don't get me wrong. Michael has his talents. I think it just happens that his only talent is finding something to complain about whenever you do anything. And let's not forget, he is my ex-husband, which honestly explains a lot. We were married for 4 years, and let me tell you, every single one of those years, I put all the effort in and received nothing in return. I feel I was amazing because, well, Michael is Michael, and he always had this need to make everything so dramatic.
You are the most dislikable person I've ever met.
Well, luckily for me, it's the public who dislike you more.
That's cheap, coming from someone who's wearing a £6 suit.
£6? Michael, please. I don't let anything worth £6 get near me. Maybe you do, judging by how you dress here.
Oh my God, I can't believe I would ever marry you.
Oh, those are the best years of your life. You just don't want to admit it.
You don't want to admit that I've got a mind of my own.
Whatever.
What was that for?
Okay, so it's a crime for me to sit down now.
No, it's not. That was just unnecessary.
The only thing that's unnecessary is your constant whining. Yep, walk away, just like you always did.
Walk away? Walk away? No, I'm trying to get away from your little toxic trip that you've got going on.
Oh, come on. You always loved our little back and forth. It's the only thing that kept us going.
It may have worked for you, But me, I was exhausted. I was miserable every day.
Yeah, well, that is a shame. Some people just can't handle passion, I guess.
Passion? You call this passion? It's childish, Bruce. God, you're like a broken record. You know what? Why did they even hire you in the first place? I specifically told the producers not to hire you because I knew this was going to happen. You know, this show, it's turning into our relationship. It's like a dumpster on fire. And you know what? I don't even care anymore. I'm leaving. Do you want to know why? Because you're not worth my time. This stupid door handle!
Look, here's the thing about Michael. He wants everyone to desperately like him. It's pathetic. Me? Well, I'm not here to be liked. I'm here to be respected. And guess what? I am. By the people who matter, anyway. But Michael, he'll keep whining and whining. He'll play the victim. I guess it's just his style to gain favour with the audience. At least I don't have to do that.
Look, I get it. I'm a camera operator. It's a behind-the-scenes role. But sometimes I think, why not let the guy who actually knows what's going on have a go? Just once. Give the people a taste of professionalism instead of whatever it is Bruce and Michael are doing up here. Anyway, time to get back to filming. Bruce's 17th take of his natural laugh. Can't wait.
Leave him alone.
Oh, he's my ex-husband. I'll treat him how I want.
Just because you guys have history doesn't mean he deserves to be treated like bullshit.
Just because we're divorced doesn't mean he can't pretend I don't exist.
He made the mistake of marrying you. He's not attached to you.
Get back to work. We'll be on in a few minutes.
He's making a mess of the shoot just like he did our relationship. He slithers into spaces he doesn't belong to see how quickly he can destroy people's lives. He calls it charisma, but honestly it's just plain attention seeking, to be honest. I or anyone on the crew should get some form of award for putting up with him. You don't get it, do you? People don't like you, they don't care about you. You know, you're so self-absorbed in this fantasy world that you've created. I don't see how I or anyone else can stand being in a room with you for more than 5 minutes.
Yeah, no, it's fine. You can go, because guess what? I don't need you. I also don't need you. I don't need you, and I especially do not need you. So, it's showtime.
Oi! You can't smoke in here.